Hey guys, Jordan with Traumatic Impact Outdoors, here to talk to you about the new WYNDSCENT 2.0. So the best part about WYNDSCENT 2.0 is the fact that they use these 1-ounce vials. They have all different scents and attractants that you can use, but it beats having to use the old 8-ounce bottle that you have to lug around and carry through the woods and set up on a mock scrape. These, you just screw in to the top of your WYNDSCENT, turn on the WYNDSCENT, and you have up to 120 hours on a 3-minute cycle of use with 1 ounce. Whereas the 8-ounce bottle, once you pour it, you're done. You can't get that back. The other difference with WYNDSCENT as opposed to your favorite bottled scent is the fact that WYNDSCENT uses vaporization. They use a superheated coil inside the WYNDSCENT which vaporizes the scent, which makes it smell stronger, last longer, and travel further. When you pour out your favorite scent out of a bottle, that scent is based on evaporation, depending on how warm it is, the climate, the weather. Once it's poured out, you may not have that scent travel like you want. So with that being said, when are you most likely to use your favorite deer scent? During the rut. During the rut, it's typically a lot cooler. Sometimes have frost on the ground, maybe even snow, depending on where you're at. When it's cold, this isn't going to disperse with evaporation. It's just going to sit there in a puddle on the ground. So in order to get that scent to travel, like I said, WYNDSCENT uses a vaporization. Superheated coil vaporizes the scent, makes it travel through the air. Alright, so let's talk about the WYNDSCENT 2.0. First things first, you got your vial, whatever favorite scent you want to use. Take the 2 little rubber caps off of the vial, and it looks like that. You want to take this, you're going to screw it on the top. Biggest thing, do not over tighten. It is a glass vial, you don't want that to break. Screw it in, press and hold the WYNDSCENT logo button. It'll light up. 3 lights means it's fully charged. And if you can see, it should be a red logo, which means it's on a standby mode. To activate it, press it once. It turns green, opens up. It's now on a 1-minute cycle. So every 60 seconds, it'll vaporize scent into the air. Double press it, it'll turn blue. This is now on a 3-minute cycle. So every 3 minutes, it'll vaporize a scent. There's also a nice handy remote. Option A is a 1-minute cycle, option B is a 3-minute cycle, and C puts it back into standby mode. Every time you press it, C puts it back into a red button standby mode. The remote works up to 30 yards, maybe a little further depending. Biggest thing about the WYNDSCENT, make sure it is upright. You can hang it from a tree, you can get a little tripod for the base, it's got a screw mount base, you can set it on the ground, but just make sure it's always in a vertical position. The other nice thing about it, it's got a rechargeable port. Open that up, it's a micro USB, plug it into the wall. Once it's charged, you have a 40-hour charge on the WYNDSCENT. You can use it up to 40 hours at a time. The other great thing about it, these vials are interchangeable. Just simply unscrew it, pops right out, put the rubber caps back on it, pocket it, grab another vial, screw it on, and you're good to go. Best thing about the WYNDSCENT 2.0 is the simple fact that it's mess free. You don't have to deal with your bottled scents making a mess, getting on your hands, wearing gloves specifically for them. It's truly mess free. Alright guys, the other thing I want to talk to you about is the WYNDSCENT grenade with WindStick. WindStick comes in all different scents. Simply insert it into the rubber grenade, give it a little squeeze, and it emits a vapor to check your wind. Now the cool thing about it, this one here is doe estrus. So when that comes out, that's sending a doestrous scent into the air. Whereas some of your other wind checkers are use a powder and you squeeze a little bottle and powder just kind of falls everywhere. This uses actual scent to check your wind.